Do you want to learn how to generate wealth from within? Then I'm going to tell you my 4-step process to reprogramming the subconscious mind to create more wealth in your life. Yesterday, I was at Deepika Sandhu's book launch, and there was a gentleman there that I met, and his name is Ken Honda, and he wrote the book Happy Money. Arigato was what he talked about, thanking money. And it was just such a beautiful, I haven't read the book, but it's such a beautiful way of seeing money. It's such a beautiful way and experience that you have with money and seeing it as an energy, as a resource, as a tool that's available to you.
Thank you. Happy money sticker. Live your dreams.
Yes. Thank you.
I love that.
What I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt when it comes to money, change your relationship with money, you'll change your relationship with money. But you have to understand that it's the relationship that you have with it within yourself, not the experience that you're having with it in life or in the 3D physical world. So what do I mean by that, right? So what do I mean when I say that wealth comes from within? The way that I saw money, the beliefs that I had, the patterns, the programs, the way I grew up with it, the way I spent it, the way I thought about it, the way I worried about it, it created a relationship in the real physical 3D world with it. It created an experience. So the experience, some might say, I'm poor, I'm broke, I have no money, I can't afford it. People will fight about money. They will stay up all night worrying about that next bill and how they're going to pay it. It creates this energy of stress and overwhelm in people. But what that is, though, is not the real truth and nature of money itself. It's the beliefs that you hold about it within. So when I say that wealth comes from within, what I'm saying is when you change the way you see money, the way you feel about money, your behavior towards money, you change the nature of money and the experience of money for you. For example, I grew up, I hopefully wanted to make $100,000 a year, pension and benefits. My dad used to tell me to save up enough money in my bank account for 6 months of bills just in case. The way I see life now is completely different. I don't want to make $100,000 a year. I don't care about having a pension or benefits, or retirement savings plans for that matter. And I absolutely do not want to save 6 months of bills in my bank account as a just in case, because I understand that just in case is actually planning for a time when no income is coming. And I don't want to do that. I want to create a consciousness, a belief system, a reality where money comes to me every single day, effortlessly, easily, and increasing quantities. That's now my experience. I've been in business now for 5 years teaching wealth creation. I have now mastered the art of creating a new pattern and program of wealth where I'm not making $100,000 a year. I make $100,000 a day easily, on repeat multiple days in a row. I've actually moved the energy of $700,000 in one day. My biggest day is $700,000 in one day. How? How is that possible? As a registered nurse, that was making $37 an hour because I changed the way I see wealth. So these are the 4 things that I teach in my Wealth from Within program, and I'm going to give you a little overview of them now. So the first thing is to understand that self-awareness is the most important piece and step to redefining your relationship with money. So when I say that wealth comes from within, you have to then go within and say, okay, what do I currently believe? Do I believe that making money is bad, is wrong, is hard? Or do I think it's easy and it's right and I love doing it? Do I think that people that are wealthy are bad, wrong? Is it bad to be rich? Is it a bad thing to want more? Is it greedy? Is it selfish? How do you look upon the wealthy individuals of the world? Do you think that they're all liars and scammers and cheaters? Or do you look at them and go, oh, I would love that experience one day? Are you jealous or envious of those that have it? Or do you feel inspired, motivated, driven by people who are achieving great things in their life? Is it natural and easy for you to live below your means simply because that's how you were raised? Or is that actually how you want to live? Did you make choices in your life based on the beliefs that you were taught by your mom, by your dad, by your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents? Where did these beliefs come from, and are they real and are they true? So the first thing I have you do is to examine your money story. What is your relationship with money like? What are your beliefs around money? What is your current experience? How would you describe it? And how do you feel about all those things? So all those questions I just asked you. So that's the first step in creating a new story, is to figure out what the one you're telling is right now. Step 2 in my wealth generation program is to begin in spirit. So we operate as spiritual beings with an intellectual mind having a 3D physical experience in our bodies. And so the creation of money in our lives doesn't begin in working hard, where most of us are in the 3D physical world. We think it's working hard using our hands, when in fact, money actually began from spirit. It's a spiritual idea. Who created it? Where did it come from? Where did this idea of money actually come from? From source, from creation, from the imagination. So money is a tool that's been given to us to be used for our life to be easier, to give us freedom, to allow us to buy things and have things and go places and experience things. So the one thing I want you to really believe and start to see is that money isn't this physical thing that's wreaking havoc on your life, that it's available to you from source, and that God wants you to be wealthy, and that abundance is your birthright. Bob used to say all the time, right? And understanding that money is a spiritual idea. It's energy. It's not actually even a real thing. If you can prove to me that it's a real thing, then explain to me like cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and explain to me e-transfers through our bank accounts. Now we have money without actually having money, a physical thing. It's because it's an idea that's circulated. So the second step then is to detach from what you used to believe money is and to allow yourself to see it as a new thing, a spiritual idea. The third step in the wealth creation process in my Wealth from Within program is to reprogram the subconscious mind. So now we know, okay, this is my current money story. Now I'm in spirit. I'm seeing money for what it really is, a beautiful resource that's always available. Now, what are the beliefs that would serve me today to have in my consciousness? So what could I possibly believe about money today that would allow my experience with money to be better, to be bigger, to be bolder, to be more daring? And so some of these beliefs, for example, would be that making money is easy, that it flows to me in increasing quantities, that I love money and money loves me, all these types of affirmations you guys hear all the time. But it's not about affirmations. It's actually truly about believing it, that wanting more money is not bad and it is not wrong, and having it is not a bad thing, and spending it is not a bad thing. It's a good thing, circulating it, all these things. So we will reprogram the subconscious mind into believing new things, and then you will have a new experience. And then the fourth step is to put the prosperity idea to work. So once we're thinking from this new idea of abundance, this new idea of prosperity, we're no longer thinking from lack and limitation. We're thinking from empowerment. We're thinking from abundance. We're thinking from prosperity. What would we do different? So Ken Honda, happy money, arigato. Yes, you're going to thank your money. You're going to love your money. You're going to welcome your money. You're going to say goodbye to it with joy as you release it from your life. But you're also going to live in gratitude for it, that you're going to appreciate it. The things that we value most in our lives, they stay. The things that we disrespect, the things that we don't value, the things that we treat poorly, they make their way out of our lives. So if you want more money in your life and you want it to stay, you've got to love it. You've got to treat it right. Use it for what it is, a resource, but don't let it use you. That's what Bobby's saying all the time. And to know that it is ever flowing and abundant if you allow it to come to you. So it's about making different decisions related to money, and it's about putting that new idea of prosperity to work. So go out there and buy that extra coffee that costs a little bit more money. Go buy that shirt that you have been putting off because you think it's too expensive. Go out and make that investment in yourself today because you're worth it. Go out and start that business. Go invest in that new business of yours, knowing that by circulating energy, circulating money, in that having feeling of having more money, it'll bring more money back to you. And the last thing that I will say is please, the most important thing is to detach from the outcome. If you really need it, if you need it, you're attached to it and you're in the very resistance to it. You're gripping it tightly. I want you to surrender. I want you to touch it lightly and say, you know what? I'm so grateful for the money that I have right now. And I'm so grateful for more that is on its way. So grateful but never satisfied is a beautiful energy, but preference, not a requirement. I hope this helps. A little overview of my Wealth from Within program, the 4 steps I take you through. You can embody and implement any of these today. And if you want more information on it, you can always reach out to the team. But for now, I think that should suffice and should be enough for you today to get you started on your journey to creating more wealth from within. If you have enjoyed this content, I would absolutely love for you to like, to subscribe, to comment, and to share this content with someone in your life that you think would benefit. And I hope you know that the limit does not exist. And if you do so in love only, your life will be powerful beyond measure.